Good afternoon, everybody. We're going to talk about a little bit of a breaking news. Not so breaking news at this moment because this is days later. I could have made this video right off the bat, but the issue was it was close to game time and I was feeling a little bit ill. And I was just like, I just had no energy to do much. And the fact that I was watching other games as well. So I do apologize for a couple late days. But either way, let's talk about this breaking news really quickly before moving on to later part of the day. So, our head coach, Erik Spoelstra, no, not going anywhere. Not going anywhere anytime soon. No firings, no nothing, no sign of it at all. Because as recently as, I want to say, what day is today? Actually, it was yesterday. Shit. It happened yesterday. Today's January 11th, and we got this report yesterday from the Miami Herald, so I'm reading this to Miami Herald as well. Erik Spoelstra entered this season in his final year of his contract. So that means after this 2023-2024 season, either he's going to, I don't know about retire, that's not really far stretch. Either he stays or he goes somewhere else. But yesterday, we found an answer. So, Erik Spoelstra entered this season in the final year of his contract with the Miami Heat, but any uncertainty surrounding Spoelstra's future with the organization past this season has now been erased because Spoelstra has signed a new 8-year contract extension on Tuesday to remain the Heat's head coach, according to the league source. The deal is more worth than $100 million within 8 years. That's major. That's major bucks that he's going to make within 8 years in the Miami Heat. Spo's not going anywhere, folks. That's plenty more than what the entire salary cap of the NHL hockey players make. That's a lot. The source said, which is the most committed money in NBA coaching history. More history is being made by the Miami Heat. The contract also makes Spoelstra one of the NBA's highest paid coaches on the annual basis. San Antonio Spurs coach Greg Popovich, great coach, definitely love his career, definitely deserves it. Signed a 5-year contract worth $80 million this past offseason. And Detroit Pistons coach Monty Williams, who is I can't believe how much worse it could be for Detroit Pistons. I thought they were going to be a sleeper team, but the season is just an all-time disaster. But Monty Williams, still a great coach. Monty Williams signed a 6-year, $78.5 million deal this past offseason. Entered this season at the top of that list. But now, Spoelstra is now number one highest paid coach ever right now. And really, all I can say is Erik Spoelstra definitely deserves it. He is, as much as people like to criticize Erik Spoelstra and things like that, I don't really criticize him that much because I know in the long run, I know what he's doing. He's not only is a good coach, but he has a really good player development. He can see some players you could turn a fluke player, a player that has seemingly no future, right? I'm just saying, you can turn that player around into a star. He can. And look what happened with Max Strus. Look what happened with Gabe Vincent. They're going out there. Well, not sure about Vincent, but Max Strus, he's playing ball. They recognize his skill. They recognize the name. They know his work. They know what they could do. Period. And then you got play. And I know some of the agier names that nobody really knows much about, like Kyle Guy, for example. He was playing good basketball, but now not sure where he ended up. But then you got Cole Schwider. You got there was Gabe Vincent, who became a star. So that's pretty wild. Jovic is now finally seen his true potential in the Miami Heat. We've seen his potential in the FIBA world, his college thing up at Serbia. He can play, and we're finally giving him a chance, which is awesome. So that's really amazing. with Erik Spoelstra, he is giving players a chance to play. If it's a regret, and it's a regret, they send him back. Either that player goes back to G League or he's not playing at all this season. So, with that being said, congratulations to Erik Spoelstra. He is an all-time coach for the Miami Heat. I think he's going to be a forever Heat. I think it's the 16th season as far as I remember. I could be wrong. But he's staying until 2032 or 2033. One of those years. But he's staying here for a long time, folks. And you know what? I'm happy. I'm really happy. And I hope you guys are happy too. It's such a dub re-sign. Absolutely. Absolutely a dub re-sign. And I know Coach Spo is going to still be one of the best coaches the NBA has ever seen. And definitely one of the best coaches the Heat has ever had in history. Definitely. It doesn't even compare to other coaches in the past. But this one has 2 NBA championships in his name. And you know what? Let's get more in the future. Hopefully this one will be the year. We'll see what happens. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this particular video. If you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe my content, because Miami TV is back. And when he does, hit me right there with the entertainment you deserve. This is Miami TVG signing up, folks. Good night, everybody.